I doing here? Let's try and see what I was doing before I abruptly ended the stream. Qualifying pace. Okay then, I can do that. Yep, let's try that again.
Just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Preferably for rain hits. Feels mad sensitive. Must just be me. See if all that's fine. Yep. That's all good. There's no way I'm doing the qualifying. No way, when you're second now. Come on now, what's going on? Wow. Right, before I do that, see what all the parts are looking like. Oh, damn, I didn't even see the step in there. My bad. Do I just wing it for this one? I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one now.
Our best lap so far is a 1:50.0.
Because race strategy shouldn't be too hard, considering that I can bang constant laps. Let's get this race strategy done. These ones are normally quite easy. Watch me fail now. Terrible beast. Absolutely terrible. I'm having to run low wings just to get ahead on the straights. But other than that, it's terrible, especially in the second sector. We're just losing time. This is terrible. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one either. Um, Damn it.
That was no good. We need you to improve on that.
I'm not going to be able to do this one either. I'm going to have to put new parts on my car already just to be able to do this. Or should I just wing it and just go to quali? That's 60 resource points there. I'm losing out on though. Right, if I retire from here, I might fit the other parts.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Bottas.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fresh. Oh no, wait, that one can stay in actually. The only thing that is lacking now is the gearbox, but that's expected at this point. Yeah, let's go to practice 3 now. See if it is the parts that are the problem or whether it is just me being terrible. Oh great, old ultra softs. Oh my god, these ultra softs are terrible. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, gaining time there. A lot of time actually. And there it all goes. It wasn't too bad, but I'm losing the same amount of time. .2 seconds. What? Oh my god. Yo, this Sauber is terrible round here. I don't think I can do these two. Genuinely, I can't. Ah, okay.
It'd be tempting
Right.
to go for very low downforce here at Spa with those.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just retire and get to qualifying.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind...
If you can earn enough resource points. Oh, 10 points. Lovely.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
Qualifying 17th. Bloody open. I mean, R&D wise, not looking too bad. Even for, I mean, power isn't too bad. I'm mainly concerned about the chassis because it is so bad compared to the other teams. I mean, if we can just get near Haas, I'll be more than happy, and then we can start working on other things like maybe downforce, and then maybe I mean, power isn't a major thing, but reliability wise, I think I've got down to a T now. I think I'll be alright. Yeah, it's good to qualify.
It's qualifying time at Spa,
Oh, lovely.
one of the mightiest tracks on the Formula One calendar.
Qualifying one and it's
Straights,
raining.
up and downhill, Eau Rouge as well.
Ah.
This track isn't for the faint-hearted. And as we count down to that green light, I have to say, Anthony Davidson, that this rain is not showing any signs whatsoever of abating. I imagine we'll be looking at some last-minute setup changes to better adapt these cars to the conditions. What do you think?
The trouble is, Crofty, they need to be thinking about the race tomorrow. You don't want to go jacking up the ride heights and piling on a few points of extra downforce that you're not going to want in the Grand Prix itself.
Right, let's get on with qualifying then. We've all seen that cutscene.
Right, it's not going to be easy getting to the next qualifying session, but we know you'll give it your all.
10 minutes of light rain. Is there much point going out with intermediates? Let's try and find out. I say roughly about 5 minutes maybe. So who's that on first? Yes. Okay, so oh yeah, okay, it definitely is time then. 47.2 from Grosjean. I'm going to leave it a little while longer because I don't feel like it's the right time for ultras. Yeah, look, I mean they're improving every time, so let's forward to maybe 5 minutes maybe and we'll go out. Let's get a feel for the track. Yeah, look, I mean, improving by every minute. We'll do 3 laps of fuel. Yeah, we'll do 3 laps of fuel. Maybe get 2 runs in. But yeah, I mean, you can see by the deltas. Alright.
Clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
Ah, this should be fun, trying to not get out of Q1 again. So we've got all new parts now. There's really no excuse why we can't get into Q2, but
3 minutes to go.
it's not going to happen, I don't think. Let's see what kind of a lap time we can pull out the bag, I guess. Okay. Ah, we've got cars now that's in front of us. Actually, might get a little bit of slip through here.
We've lost one of the gears. The transmission is significantly damaged.
Ooh.
We're down a gear. That last lap puts you into P8.
Ah, but Verline's in front of me. Oh my god. Ah, lovely. Right now, I mean, I know qualifying's bugged, but and I am also going to get knocked out. So I guess we'll see what happens in the next minute or so.
You're lapping slower than Pascal. Pascal is faster.
No, Pascal's faster. You don't need to tell me. Tenth. Oh, please don't improve anymore. Oh my god, this... I'm gonna be last at this rate. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, okay. This Sauber is actually terrible. My god. Wow. I legit think I'm lost. It's always good. Oh. Yay. Both the Haas got through. This car is terrible. The chassis is so bad. Damn it. Well, if I can do better than Fernando in the race, I should win the rivalry. Damn it, I'm losing interest. I would go Taurus or Renault, to be fair, or even Haas. Haas seems to be the next car up from Sauber, so
I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
I guess I'll have to see what happens, but if I get a contract offer from someone of them teams I've just mentioned, then yeah, I'll definitely go for it. Now, before qualifying ended, the gearbox was missing a gear. I don't know if I should fit a new gearbox now, because I'm going to be last anyway, or if I should just do this. do that, that means I've got 2 gearboxes, and pretty much an 1%, apart from energy store, but I might just do that as well. At least that way I can actually see where I am in like genuine pace. Don't know why I've done that. But yeah, off to the race. Time to get, I don't know, can I get points again like in Hungary? Right.
48 races held at Spa between 1950 and 2015. The race winner has only started from pole position on 16 occasions. Qualifying yesterday may have set the order for today, but expect the unexpected here at the Belgian Grand Prix. As the saying goes, of course, anything can happen. And you know what? It usually does. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Sergio Perez, and Massa.
I'm last. I'm opposite to P1. Oni, if I'm saying that right.
Okay, don't worry about making places into one. It's far too tight. Concentrate on a clean exit so you get good momentum down the Camel Straight.
Softs and supers, or do I want to go supers and softs? Might go supers and softs, just to maybe try pick up a few places at the start, be on a sort of quicker tire early on, because the ultras wear off so quick. There's no rain, so yep. And I think Alonso must have had a grid penalty, same as me, same with Palmer as well, so nice.
On the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Predictions for the race then, maybe top 10. Safety car glitch again maybe. I mean, I fitted, well you won't see it yet, but I fitted a fresh new gearbox and all the engine parts are all fresh as well, so there's no excuses this race. I should realistically maybe get 10th, I'm going to say. This formation now takes ages. Almost done with the formation lap. Hopefully we have an early safety car. Right. It's almost go time. Right. 5 red lights. Wow, Vernon gets off to a good start. We get a semi-decent start. And already we made up loads of places into turn 1.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Wow. Okay, Red Bull. Goodbye, Red Bull. Wow. That's okay. Is that Palmer there who must have followed me? I sworn I saw Palmer. No. This is where I'm shit. Through here. Chassis is so bad on the Sauber. I can imagine Red Bull's going to be super quick through here. Yeah. It's that second sector everyone just gets away from me. It's annoying that. I mean, look at the train I've got now. We seem to be a lot stronger on the straights than cars around us. Not saying we're quicker, but I am running quite a low loading setup, so. I mean, we're in 9th at the minute, so I mean, my prediction isn't looking too bad at the minute. As we see Stroll and Ricardo getting close. We're going to try and pounce.
We're
But
seeing minor damage to the
doesn't
front
work.
wing. Be easy on the car till we
No,
get
ready.
repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
I've got wing damage now, so that's good. Oh my god, look at that. Doesn't say I've got damage though. Oh, this race is going from bad to worse. Doesn't feel that bad, but I can. It's definitely there. I mean, look, Viat. Oh my god. Backs out. Okay. What I might have to do is for them to actually fix my wings. Have to break a bit off.
Is now available.
Yeah, we're definitely stronger in the straights, but still wing damage. Just cost us a little bit here. Because Verstappen goes very slow. Could have Verstappen here. Very slow, wow.
Speculation on Grosjean. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Triangle, yeah. Down Verstappen's inside. Yeah. Good move that. But this wind damage is not helping. I mean, if I can get used to it and it's not as bad, I might not fix it. I've always been weak through there anyway, so that's making a difference. For the most part, I mean it's a bit understeery, but Sauber is always understeery, but I can't really feel the wing damage, so it's a good thing, I guess. It's a good thing that he goes past Verstappen, so some cars are pitting already. This is where we are stronger than the other cars around us. Oh, I can feel that though. DRS in slipstream now. Now I'm going to go a bit defensive just to that we've done that forcefully, but we got it done. Yeah, this wing damage is really starting to affect me now. Oh no. Yeah. I'm going to pit now for some softs. I hope I can maybe try and get in from there. Got softs. Heavy damage, yes. There we go. Not a bad pit stop.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Yep, dead last.
We advise moving to mix
Mills.
two,
He was on my Bahrain stream. When I stream Bahrain now, I'm good man, how are you? This feels a lot better already. You know, I mean, power-wise, Sauber ain't that bad, but everything
Pascal has
else.
come into the pits. Pascal in the pits now.
Go on the mill. Am I catching? Yeah. All time or just current generation of drivers? No way am I driven. Got DRS. I don't know if that was on fair line or not, but I'll take it. Must be a fair line. All time on right now. Right now, I mean obviously because I'm British I'm going to have to go Hamilton because, you know, Louis. Of all time, I don't know, I think I'm going to say Michael Schumacher, man. I mean, obviously being young when I first started getting into F1, seeing him race, he was always the guy to beat, so... Louis, how you doing on your career mode? Wow, look at the straight line speed OP. Thank you, Mills. I must have said something right. Get close to Grove on the under braking. Yeah, maybe Louis, but you know, things happen. Fortunate as that is. Running out Grosjean here for a pass. DRS. Easy as you like. Yeah, Mills, I will play online at some point, but for now, I just want to focus on career mode. I'm not pitted yet. And Mills, if you're interested, I'll do league race. Also at the minute where online is pretty glitchy. There's a few practice sessions coming up. There's one this weekend, and I think one tonight at 8, so I might... Oh no, there's not. No. So the one on Sunday I might stream, just to see if anyone likes it. And then obviously when league racing does get back underway, I will be doing a highlights video with commentary, of course. I started commentary last couple of weeks before F1 2016 came to a close. Yeah. What GP is this? Belgium. Mills. The practice race on the weekend is Italy, I think. The PSF1 one, Louis, you should know. But yeah, I mean, if you want me to live stream that at Mills, then I'll be more than happy to. I want to quick see if anyone's made a pit stop yet. So where am I? I'm there. So Palmer has. So he's gonna be pitting again. Van Dorn hasn't, but he's got a problem. Max Verstappen will have to pit again, but he's all irrelevant. Alonso has just a pit. So does Magnussen and Sainz. Okay. So points could still be on the cards, although that one had a damaged wing. So go on, Verline, get past Grosjean, go on. Yeah, so yeah, it's Italy this weekend for the practice. I don't know whether there's any more practices. I mean, obviously, because online is so buggy at the moment, I guess leagues just want to make sure that it's not as buggy as it is when we do actually do the league races, because it just becomes a massive inconvenience, not just for the racers, but the people like organising the league and whatnot. Yeah, Palmer's getting away from us here, but I mean, he's on the ultras. I will have to pit again. I don't know whether I will have to pit again, but there's a massive train up ahead. Hey Lou, if you're still here, I love how Edwards already finished his career mode. By the way, I saw his Abu Dhabi one earlier. What's that about? Mate, I'll tell you what. I think you should just stream at night, because now I'm getting literally no one person, as last night I had like 10 to 15 people at one point.
Okay, gap ahead is 6.9 seconds.
I'm gonna have to stream at night. Yeah, what? So Edward didn't get a contract offer from no one? That's poor. I'm looking to move from Sauber, I'm not gonna lie. Rip. What, all season he didn't get a contract from another team? I mean, I've already had one from McLaren, but you can... Yeah, I'm not joining McLaren. I want... Yeah, I want Taurus or Haas as well on mine.
They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
That's poor, man.
Okay, clear.
That is poor, okay. Well, we're ahead of Alonso, which is good. I mean, he is our rival at the minute, so... Yeah, I think we just lost way too much time changing our wing there. I mean, I got a contract offer from McLaren after was it Hungary, I think? But yeah, no, I was a bit shocked that Edward didn't get a contract offer mid-season. I mean, I must be getting another one after this one, maybe for like McLaren again, but I'm just not going to take it. Or I might actually, I don't know. More laps. Can we go to the end on these tyres? I think we can. I know Belgium will have to pit again. We'll go to the end in the pits. Lovely timing. Yeah, I think I might start streaming these at night. Not late at night, but maybe 10 o'clock. I mean, at last night I had, just 8 viewers. Ah, Louis, I don't really want to talk about that, to be fair. I'd rather just leave it and not talk about it on stream, mate. I'll message you after this career mode and talk about it to you then. Pascal, leave me alone. Ah, he's legit gonna pass me here, this is depressing.
Gap to car in front is 7.4 seconds.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, Louis? I don't know, man.
We're not going to be able to
Weird.
ride in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to
Yes,
-2
yes, I'm yours. Sauber OP, I'm 16th. That's funny, that. I mean, I could maybe get in the points if cars ahead still need to pit again. Let me quickly check for those of you that are watching. So Ricardo will have to pit again. I think all these guys have to pit again, but they're not. You know, yeah. I know Palmer has to pit again. His lap time's starting to drop off now, which is a good thing. But then, I know Vernon will have to pit again, maybe. But for the most part, I think maybe 15th, 14th at a stretch, maybe. Bit disappointing for me, but what can you do when you get wing damage? It's just a Sauber through the second sector here. You know, you really get to grips with how bad the chassis is, I swear. Oh my god. Pascal, please. Come on, we can get Palmer. Come on. Yes. Just. Come on, Alonso. You can get him too. No.
The gap to the car ahead is 9.2 seconds.
I think at this point this race just needs to end. This has really opened my eyes as to how bad this car really is for the corners. God, look at the train. Nice, Louis. Yeah, Canada was good for me in the Sauber, to be fair. Less corners, more straight, so I was actually OP around there, but I thought it'd be the same for Belgium, but that second sector, man, it just goes to show how bad it is for me in the Sauber. It's like the McLaren engine to everyone else's, that's how bad it is. For what, Louis? Canada or Belgium? So good, if I stream the next quality tonight, I'll get way more views. I'm just going to stream at night. That's gonna ruin me, that is. I mean, if I wasn't beating Fernando, then I reckon I could have I would have retired by now. But as for quality in Belgium, Louis, I got P19, but I fit all new parts, and it put me to P20. But I think other people had more penalties than me, and yeah, I was like P17, I think. And then first lap I got up like P8, and then I had a wing damage, so I had to pit on like lap 4, and I've been out ever since. Actually, Palmer won there, but that was a good move from him. I mean, so bad how I couldn't even do the qualifying programs or the race strategy program. That's how bad the Sauber is around here. It's just terrible. Oh, we've got Alonso now. Fucking Alonso. %. Should be fine until the end. Let's see what my components are on. Wow. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Look, we do good in the straights. Straights are fine, it's just everywhere else. Sector 2. Chassis and aerodynamics are just shit. Look, bye Alonso. By the end of the second sector I'll be high, Alonso. Look, gone. Left him for dust, watch. I'll now do sector 2 now, watch, as much as I can. Okay, I wasn't... Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, look how much speed he can carry in there more than me. Look, I mean, I know my tyres are a lot more worn than his at this point, but still not the point, man. I should be able to get away from him. You know, if I get another offer from McLaren, I might just go for it.
3 seconds.
Oh, just as I say that, wow. Rip Alonso.
Some information on Alonso. It looks like the problem is terminal.
Safety car,
They're
safety
retiring
car,
the car.
safety car. I can pretty much bring the car home at this point. And, I mean, yeah, race-wise it wasn't a great result, but I know, right? Just as I say, oh, I might go with McLaren if they offer me again. Yeah, of course I will. Of course I will. I really want an offer from Haas. I'd go Haas in a heartbeat, I would. I don't know what Edward's saying, but it'd be a lot better than this piece of shit.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I mean, I think I've met every expectation, every race. I think there's only been that one occasion where I haven't. So it's looking promising. I could get an offer from a higher team. Yeah, I mean, look how far everyone else is ahead of me, man. It's just a joke. It really is. In before puncture. This is shocking. I can bring the car home now, I guess. Wear-wise as well, looking pretty good. 3% of my gearbox, I'll take that. Normally I'm getting like 10 to 15% a race, but to only have 3% after 18 laps is yeah, pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just going to bring the car home, not strain it too much. Someone else is going slow. Right, ooh. Oh, he was behind me, was he? Yeah. Damn it. Give me that Haas seat. Come on, Haas, you know you want to.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't know what I've been doing this race to my gearbox, but I need to keep out of whatever I'm doing. UK as well, 7%. Wow, it's actually not bad at all, is it? Watch me not even have another contract offer now for the rest of the season after staying in a shitty Sauber. I think I need to get a bit of a move on. The third line is starting to catch me. My tyres are on 58. Well, front left anyway.
That's Pascal behind. The gap to the car behind is 6.9 seconds. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 49.9. Gap to car in front is 14.0 seconds.
That long gas now. %60.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, I think I should make it. Gearbox 4%. Wow. I'm actually intrigued as to why that's so low after one race.
The gap to the car ahead is 16.9 seconds.
Should have been a rivalry against Alonso as well. After this. Yeah, 65% tyre wear. If I get a puncture last lap, I get a puncture. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I finish 18th. Wow. I guess this is karma for Hungary. This has not been an enjoyable race.
This is your final lap.
One positive is the system wear that's just so low. Oh wow, Kimi was only there. I should just let him lap me, holy shit. I mean, I don't get it. Like, last night, the viewers was mad. Now, poor Lily's only watching.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Let's go, please. Let's go, please.
Our gap to the car in front is 22.7 seconds.
Oh my god.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel.
I should
Be
be
back
fine
on
now.
target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Come across the line, P16, terrible
Good
race.
finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
If I can get the contract offer, then please.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers'
Only
table.
Raikkonen
It's a
again
good
back to
result
form.
for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, Jolyon Palmer did a great job.
Where did
coming through
Palmer
the field today,
finish?
so my vote goes to him.
On to the
Well,
constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead
he
at the top of
improved.
the
I would have went
championship.
for Ocon.
That's it for today's Grand Prix.
Or even
From
Hulkenberg.
Anthony, it's goodbye and see you again next time.
But top 4 finishing all where they started. Pretty OP that, but yeah, all in all, shit race. Oh man. Yes, done it. Another rivalry has been beat. Massive interest from. Oh my god. No? What we are going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is this. Tyre wear. Weight reduction, yep. Definitely going to do that. That is just 31. Yeah, I'm gonna click next. Oh my god, I'm always a sucker for doing that. Click X. Let's see what the wear actually ended up on. 9%, 9%, 9%, 9%, 9%, 9%. Okay, and what about gearbox? 4%. So that is very good going into the next race, which I think is Italy. Let's just double check. Yep. See if the part we installed actually gets installed this time. I probably won't. If the game wants to load.
Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback.
Oh, we've got fitted. Nice.
Check out the details.
I'll take that. And no contact offer, so in terms of what I got, as you can see, yeah, slightly better chassis, still a long way off Haas, but not far off Renault Williams, so maybe, just maybe. And yeah, wow, so Force India now above Ferrari. Ferrari are 4th. My god. Williams is 2nd. What is going on? Wow. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. I mean, it's not on watching anyway, but I'm going to get some food and stream later on tonight. So yeah, I'll see you then.